Cambridge IGCSE question. All right, now this is what we call the bus and the whisker plot. Okay, in the bus and the whisker plot, I was asked to find the maximum value, the minimum value, the range, the upper quarter, lower quarter, and the interquarter range. How am I going to solve this? Look at it. Now, if you look at the grid, when I say grid, I'm talking about graph. Okay, in Nigeria we call it graph, but outside Nigeria it's called grid. G-R-O-I-D. Okay, so when you hear me say grid, I'm talking about graph. All right, now if you look at this grid now, it's from 0 to 100. Okay, now in between 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40 is 5. That is if you study the order of the graph. Okay, that is the grid. All right, now from year to year is 10. Okay, meaning half of it will be 5. All right, so this line is facing this point. So this point is called the minimum value. All right, why this point here is called the maximum value, why this point here is called the lower quarter, why this point here is called the what, upper quarter. Okay, why this part is called the median. Okay, if I'm to get the interquarter range, this is what I will do. I will subtract the lower quarter away from the upper quarter. Let me do it now. Look at it. The maximum value here, look at the maximum value. This is the point for the maximum value. Okay, now if here is 90, here is 100, here will be 95. So maximum value is 95. Okay, now minimum value, this is the point for the minimum value. Here is 0, here is 10. In between, okay, this line is in between 0 and 10, which is 5. So meaning my minimum value is what? 5. Now to get the range, I will subtract the maximum value and the what? The minimum value. So meaning to get range, I will have 95 minus 5. That will give me 90. Okay, so 90 is the range. All right, now to get the upper quarter is just this point here. That's in between 60 and 70, which is 65. Okay, so meaning the upper quarter is 65. Now to get the lower quarter is just this point, which is 30. So meaning my lower quarter is 30. All right, now to get the interquarter range, I will subtract the upper quarter and the lower quarter. So meaning my upper quarter 65 minus lower quarter 30. This will give me what? 35. Okay, so meaning the interquarter range is what? 35. Assuming we were asked to find the median. Now the median is this point. This point is the median between 50 and 60, which is what? 55. So meaning the median is what? 55. Thank you and God bless you.